A little bit of advice for beginners on buying. You've done your research, you looked at reviews, you got recommendations, and you set your heart on a particular product. Then you might completely change your mind because of further research, more advice, more recommendations, or maybe you've got a deal that's too good to miss and you now decide to maybe buy your second or third choice, or maybe a product that you hadn't shortlisted to buy. Although I'm going to focus on buying advice, I'm going to relate it to this particular product. This is in no way an in-depth review. So if we go through your speaker buying checklist, you'd have number 1, the sound quality. Number 2 could be how loud does the speaker go. Number 3 could be connectivity. Number 4 could be the weight. Number 5 could be the looks. Number 6 could be the functions. Number 7 could be the price. They are not in that order. You purchase speakers to how you want to purchase your speaker. Every buyer will have different criteria in different orders. Don't listen to others who will say that they think this is the best sounding speaker, that's the one you need to get, or the loudest one, that's the one you need to get. You might want a speaker that is lightweight because you don't want to lug around a very heavy speaker. You might have a small budget, so you want to stick to that. So you have to buy a speaker within a certain price range. There's no rule to say sound quality has to be the number 1 reason why you purchase a speaker. That order of preference is entirely up to what you suggest is your preference. Remember that. I can say I've got some impressive, very impressive sounding EV speakers, but this isn't one of them. The main criteria when buying a speaker should be its sound quality, its overall sound quality. They market this particular speaker as a part column array system. 3 pieces, 2 clicks, 1 system. That worked for me. So why did I purchase this system? Let's start with the top. Look at that handle. It's huge. Now EV hasn't done what other manufacturers do, which is recess the handle. They've brought it up. It's wide enough for the biggest hand. And look at the angular top. Nobody's going to put a dinner plate on there or cups. Look at the back of that. Normally with a speaker, you have all your settings directly at the rear where the amplifier is. They're just off the top, but towards the rear. You can be standing up and lean over, and you can control the whole system. You don't need to crouch down behind the back and look, stare into a LCD. You can read it all from the top. All your controls are more or less at the top. Let's have a look at this DSP. What do you have in the DSP? You got club, speech, live and music. You can adjust the sub level. You can adjust the treble, the mid frequencies, the bass. You have your phantom, mix out, delay, your LED on and off, your display. You can make that brighter or dimmer. You can store and recall settings, presets that you can make to suit yourself. You have your Bluetooth connectivity, another huge plus. Just pair it up and play. You can reset all the settings to factory default, your info, your firmware, and then exit. Connectivity wise, you got your RCAs, which I love. You got your 3.5 pin. You have your XLRs, your through, and your mix out. All the connectivity that you'd need. Now let's go to the other part. Your speaker. Well, before we talk about the speaker, let's talk about, you get a bag with it. My Evox 12, there was no bag. So you got your top speaker and your pole. No bag. They give you a bag. Decent bag. Nice padded bag. Tiny things like this. Look, they've angled, this is strong, firm foam they've angled in there to accommodate the shape of that. They could have easily just packed it that way, but no. They decided to pack it that way and also make this nice, very tough padding to accommodate that part where it goes in. And the fact that this speaker has a handle on it. When you pull the system apart, as they say, 3 pieces, 2 clicks. You pull the top part off, these speakers. You hold that in your hand. You pull the center part off. This part in your hand. It goes the same either way. Just zoom a bit in on that. So it's angled like that, so you can't get it wrong. Both ends are the same, so you can put in either end. That's so light. So you've got the top part in your hand, the middle part under your arm, and then you carry the sub in your other hand. So simple to take apart. Another thing I must touch on is, if you can read that down there, it says, caution, do not move column speaker when assembled. Now, I didn't know that was there. I was picking this system up and moving it around and moving it around and moving it around, trying to see how it sounds in different parts of a room, outdoors, in corners, in the center of a room. So I did move it around, and I think I only noticed it about 4 days after buying it. I've had this system now for a couple of months. Even looking in the bag, there's padding under the center pole. They could have easily just made it so that it drops in, but no, they decided to make it all nice and flush. You've got storage one end, not for cables, or maybe your mains cable. Just got the foam that just got the plastic that it came, and you've got another one down the other end. This is a decent bag, and once you've got this bag, not just one carry handle, but the carry strap. So once you've got this on your shoulder, you carry the sub in the same hand, you've got the other side free. So why did I purchase this system? Simply the practicality of the whole system. It's lightweight, but the complete system, the top speaker, the main pole and the subwoofer, they're all solid and well built. The controls, you just have to lean over the top and you can make all your adjustments. You can see the LCD clearly and all the connectivity going into the sub. Unlike the other subs where you have to crouch down around the back to see everything and make adjustments, this is so easily accessible. The setup, the take apart of the system, as you know, 2 clicks, no more wires, no more threads on poles. The handles on both speakers and that huge handle on the sub. The angled top on the sub. No more dinner plates, no more drinks, no more people trying to stand on your speaker, trying to pose or to pose as if they're doing a pole dance. The DSP, as you've already seen, too much going on there to mention. The connectivity of the whole system. You've got Bluetooth, you've got XLR, you've got RCA, and you've got 3.5mm. The looks of the whole system, so many comments. I love the way it looks. The 120-degree coverage, I think, is more than that, which is another huge plus. The free carry bag, it's well built. The padding involved in it, that is a big plus. Major advantage over other array systems. The speaker has got a nice small footprint too. All of these reasons are the main reasons why I purchased this system. Which just goes to show that if the sound quality of a speaker system doesn't impress you, absolutely everything else about it can. 3 pieces, 2 clicks, 1 system. Thank you for watching.